Hello, I am SquidofLove, welcome back to No Man's Sky, and as you can already see, we have discovered our very first portal in the game. I was really excited to find that portal and I was really curious to see what we could do with it, if we could do anything with this portal, so I went closer, I tried to find items to interact with. I was hoping for a portal to open right here, but unfortunately nothing happened. And I have to say that this was the most disappointing moment in the game for me. Not that I stopped enjoying the game, I'm still having fun with No Man's Sky, I'm still having fun traveling around, exploring, discovering new planets and species, but I really hoped that the portal will work. I really hope that this will be a functional portal and we could teleport maybe somewhere else in another part of the galaxy, on another planet. Just have this experience, just experiencing a travel through a portal like the one we have seen in the portal trailer. It is really the same. I tried a couple of stuffs. I tried shooting at the structures around the portal, I tried shooting at the portal, but nothing really happened. I'm not really sure if this is a feature not yet in the game. I'm not sure if it will be implemented later. Maybe it is in the game and we have to meet certain requirements to open it. Maybe we have to know the language of one of the races. I'm really curious to see if these portals eventually will work, if we could find another portal later in the game when we will have more knowledge, absolute knowledge of one of the three races. Maybe we could try something then and make the portals open. Or maybe it's simply a feature that is not yet in the game and we can wait for this feature to be implemented. I really hope one of these scenarios is the reality and we will eventually have these portals up and running. Until that happens, all we can do is stare at the portal and admire how beautiful it is. It is a magnificent landmark, I have to say. I really wish it was operational, it is not, so we have to continue with our journey and hopefully in the future we will find one that will be working, or at least it will be implemented in the game, a working portal. So let's go back and see what I have been doing this week. I decided to start building upgrades on my Exosuit inventory, and by upgrades I mean every blueprint that we had available, every blueprint that we had found until that moment. Hazard protection, all the hazard protections, 4 hazard protections actually, HP upgrades, stamina upgrades, breathing underwater upgrades, and of course shield upgrades. Everything we had, I decided to start building all these. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. All we had to do was to find the right materials, and most of these materials were quite easy to find. Iron, carbon, plutonium, and some other a bit harder but not that hard. There were of course some blueprints that needed more rare materials, like gold, which is not that rare but sometimes it's hard to find it, and omegon, which I haven't still found. And this is pretty much how I spend most of my time, collecting materials, gathering resources in order to have enough and build all the necessary upgrades. I managed to build pretty much everything except for 2 upgrades, the Shield Boost Tau that needed the gold, and that was quite hard material to find, although it's not that rare like I said, and the Jetpack Booster Theta that needs the omegon, and I haven't still found any omegon. I'm trying to find it, I'm trying to buy it from traders, from space stations, but it is really rare. I haven't seen it in the game still, and I don't know if I will ever find it, to be honest. We did find gold, like I said, on the planet Draco, a quite hostile planet with caves full of predators and gold, and thankfully it had gold. We found enough to build the Shield Boost Tau upgrade. So we completed the upgrades for the Shield Boost. We complete pretty much everything on the Exosuit inventory. We have all the upgrades except the Jetpack Booster, the +3 Jetpack Booster. And it's really a shame because this is the only upgrade we miss to have completed a fully upgraded Exosuit inventory. So this is what my Exosuit inventory looks like at the moment. We have all 4 protections, full protections, all 3 upgrades, Sigma, Tau and Theta. We have the 3 HP upgrades, we have the 3 support, life support, the 3 stamina, the 3 breathing underwater, and all we miss, the 3 shield boost upgrades of course, and all we are missing right now is the jetpack booster plus 3. I have to say that the protections are really handy. We can stay on an extreme planet no matter what the condition is, if it's too cold, if it's too hot, if there is radiation, if there is toxicity. We can stay for quite long now, and we don't really care. We can recharge the protections with zinc or titanium, and titanium is really easy to find if you just kill a lot of sentinels. The real problem with having so many upgrades on the Exosuit inventory is the fact that we don't have many empty slots. So I have changed the values a bit. I have played with the item stacking mode, and as you can see now, we can have 100 items in one of its slots and up to 5,000 materials on each slot. So we will never have any real problem with running out of space to carry our materials, to carry our items. Of course, that had an effect on the starship inventory. As you can see, we can carry up to 25,000 materials and 500 items, but that is not going to happen. Let me introduce to you now the planet of Fornax, a quite deadly planet with incendiary dust as weather. Thanks to our protections, we can sit out in the open and admire this quite beautiful effect, this beautiful storm, beautiful but deadly storm. It is looking like an alien planet. Everything on this planet, on the surface of this planet, reminds us of alien planets we have only seen in movies. And this is why I love the way it looks. I love the hostility this planet emits. I also have some really great news. It seems that Vikings are watching our journey, and they are preparing to go to war with the Gek, this thieving race. They even asked us to help them finish their weapon, finish their warhead, and I have to say that I was really honored to help Viking finish their weapon, go to war, annihilate the Gek, and save the universe of No Man's Sky from their greediness. I really hope the Viking will be victorious in that war and they will destroy Gek. And remember that you can also earn a silly face in game simply by leaving comments on my No Man's Sky videos. Before we end the video, I would like to show you a couple of very interesting and quite beautiful mods. The first one is the Big Things mod, which helps you enlarge plants, rocks and other objects on the surface of the planet, and it definitely creates a much better experience. So if you are in an area with a forest, now with the Big Things mod, it will look like an actual forest. It will be a much better experience, a much better place to explore. It will feel like you are getting lost inside a forest. But not only that, you can find materials, you can find plutonium and harvest it, and you will get more resources, you will get more material because they will be bigger. So this mod is not only creating a much better experience, a much better exploration gameplay, but also gives you the opportunity to collect materials faster and easier. And the second mod, a very useful mod, is called Fast Actions and will give you the opportunity to complete your actions faster. It removes the long waiting from everything you were doing. You can collect materials from plants by clicking your interact key. You can save creatures and other discoveries by simply clicking again one key. You don't have to wait for the cycle to complete. You don't have to wait anymore for your actions. All you have to do is simply click on the item, interact with it instantly, and gain the materials or complete your action. Two very interesting mods. Big Things mod will make your game much better, will make your exploration experience much better, and Fast Actions will remove the long waiting, the annoying long waiting during your journey. You can find the link for these two mods in the description, and I will recommend you to give them a try. But we're not done yet. I forgot to mention that we have also found a 24-slot multi-tool, which I believe is the highest we can find in No Man's Sky. I haven't found any multi-tool with more than 24 slots. I'm pretty sure that's the maximum one we can get, and the reason I haven't talked a lot about it is because we are gonna upgrade it. We're gonna change some of the upgrades we had. I tried it out, it is quite good, quite strong. The laser beam is quite strong. The boltcaster is also quite good against sentinels, against other living creatures. We are gonna change the upgrades, but our priority is to finish the upgrades on the Exosuit inventory. I don't know how easy this is going to be, but if it proves to be quite hard, then we are gonna switch to the multi-tool. We will start upgrading. We'll see what kind of upgrades I want to have. Mostly the laser beam, I believe. And then we can start thinking about the starship, if we're gonna keep it, or if we are lucky and find a better looking one, and see if we are going to start our journey towards the center of the galaxy. But for now, let's just enjoy the multi-tool as it is, and slowly we can start upgrading it. I promised last time to show you how you can install mods for No Man's Sky. It is a very simple process. All you have to do is go first to Nexus Mods, to No Man's Sky, and find the mods you like. After you find the mods you like, for example Fast Actions over here, you can download the files, and then you can open the files for Big Things or Fast Actions. You can save them wherever you want. Open the files, you will see different options. Each mod will have sometimes different options, more options that you can choose. Pick the one you want, the pack file, and then go to Steam, wherever you have Steam installed, on the disk you have it installed. Steam Apps, Common, find No Man's Sky, go to Game Data, PC Banks, and just paste the file, the pack file that you have chosen from the mod of your choice. It's so simple, the game will work properly, the mod will be on after you do this. Some other mods, like the editor, might ask you to install them somewhere else, perform an additional task, but again, it's a very simple process and you will have absolutely no problem. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you next time. Bye bye.